Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. Thank you for joining me today. This is the project we're making. This lovely little shaker card, isn't it cute? So sweet. And this one has Berry Burst as the card base. And this paper here is Bright and Beautiful. So we're going to make another one, but we're going to do a slightly different colourway. Going to start off with our stamping, and we're going to stamp in the same colour, Berry Burst, which is here. Got some scraps. Stamp set is one of my favourites, and I'm so glad this carried over. Biggest Wish, and it's going to be Happy Birthday. Really, really simple. So let's ink up our Happy. And I'm just going to cut these out by hand, so I just want, there we go, Happy on one. And then I need my blocks, so get out my simple chamois. So I can take this off the block and put it back. And then we want birth. Now that says friend. We want birthday. That's birthday. Okay. Pick it up with our block. Tap, 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 tap. Don't want it to be too inked up. The ink pad is really juicy. And down and hold up. Lovely. Since I've got my chamois here, I'll just give it a clean while I'm at it. Put the chamois away, put the stamp away, and close up our ink pad. Okay, now I'm just going to let those two dry. Finish drying while I make the rest of the card. Okay, so let's bring in our pieces here. Our card base this time is going to be Boho Blue, and this is one of our new ink colours, and I absolutely love it. And I've got two pieces here of basic white cardstock, and these both measure 14.35 centimeters by 10. I'm going to stick one here inside my card for an insert. Okay, and then I have here the other, which I'll need in a minute. I have here a piece of the Boho Blue Designer Series paper, and I've cut a circle out of it using the Stylish Shape dies, and I use the second largest die to do that. So now we need to put a window in, and I'm going to use some of our lovely window sheets. So I'm just going to cut off a piece. Okay, you don't need a lot. I'm just going to measure roughly what I need. I don't need much more than that. Okay, careful when using window sheet because it will have now sharp edges and you don't want to hurt yourself, so just be a little careful with that. Okay, so now we're going to attach our window sheet on the back, and I'm just going to use, for ease, a little bit of seal. How many years after snail? And I still want to say snail, but it's seal. We don't have snail anymore, we have a seal. Okay, stick this down. Oh, I'm really struggling to see today, and it's because it's so grey outside that it's not natural light, and I prefer natural light. Okay, so there we have our our window. So now we can start to make our shaker element. So this is going to go on the front here of our card, as you can see, like this. But I don't want that to be white behind. I actually want to reuse just this little piece here, so it can fit back in just in the right spot. I should have done this before I put my window down. It would be a lot easier than doing it this way. You know what, I am going to take off, just shows we all make mistakes. If you take, just very careful with your seal, Let's see if I can pull this back without having too many problems. Yay! Looks like I'm going to win for once. Okay, we've won. So we're going to put this down on our piece of paper where we roughly know we want it. And now we're going to inlay this piece back in. So it's going to be roughly around there. So we know that's where it's going to be. Okay. And I just want to put a bit more seal there. Keep it down. Okay, so now we can go back to sticking our acetate back on here. In the right orientation. Okay, there we go. Problem averted. I'm going to stick this piece to the front of our card before we get ourselves into any more mischief. Well, I should say before I get myself into any more mischief. Okay, there we are. Now on the back of here we need to make a raised area for our shaker. Excuse the squeaks, it's my chair. I'm going to use some of these, and these are our foam strips, and I always take the backing off before you start, because this way it makes the strip a lot more easy to manipulate. And you're just going to go round the circle. Wow, look at that, that wasn't planned, it just fits. That's so cool. Okay, and now we're going to want to add a little bit of dimensional adhesive to the rest of this piece here, so I'm going to quickly do that. Okay, so I just used some of our foam adhesive sheet and I added a few pieces around it. So it's going to go on top of our card base, something like that. So I want to put a little bit of shaker stuff in here. So I've got a little triangle tray just to help me. Let's see how much I want. I think that's actually going to be plenty. So this sequin mix is just one of my own from my stash. I don't know how long I've had it or where it came from or anything. It's just what I have in my stash I'm trying to use up. So now I'm going to take the backings off all of this stuff here. Ensuring my sequin mix is staying in the center of my circle. I'm going to lay this down where I think it should go. Something like that, and then I'm going to run my finger around the edge where that circle is to get a really good contact. And make sure nothing is going to leak out. Nothing worse than a leaky shaker. Okay, so let's have a look now. Yeah, everything looks good. I like that. Bring back our sentiments and our trimmer, and I'm just going to trim these as I normally do by eye. I don't measure. Quite often I just do it like this, and then I'm trimming them quite close, as you can tell. And you do this enough times, like anything in life. The more often you do it, the more you practice, the better you get at it. So don't be afraid, just give it a go and keep on practicing it. It's easy enough to do, and it's so freeing not having to measure every single thing you do. Okay, that is our happy birthday done. Get rid of these pieces here. Okay, and bring back our card, and I'm just going to put some seal on the back, and let's see where we're going to have it. Happy birthday. It's very unlike me not to mat something, but I really don't think it needs it. Just like that. Happy birthday. Okay. And then I'm going to get my Take Your Pick tool. I'm going to use the sticky part here. And I'm going to use my triangle tray again. And I just got these trays online. And just a few sequins. And I'm going to just fold this flat. I'm just going to put a dab of glue where I want a few sequins to be. Let's clear the decks. And let's see how easy with this triangle tray is just to get your sequins back in, just like that. Really, really easy. They're very useful. So that's the top tip for you. Get a triangle tray for your sequins. And there are our two cards. I hope you like them. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know. And please don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you want any more information about the project, supply list, measurements, etc., it's all on the blog post on my website. And the links up on my social media links are in the description box below. So thank you again. And until next time, enjoy being creative.